What are the top 6 things you should be doing inside of The Sims 4 Get to Work? Well, I'm talking all about that and more on this week's episode of The Simulation. Hello everyone and welcome to The Simulation. I'm your host, Curtis Parody, bringing you the top Sims news from the past week. Well, it's been a very interesting week here, everyone, and since I didn't do an episode last week, well, this is the first episode since the release of The Sims 4 Get to Work. Now, there's been tons of interesting news appearing online about the brand new expansion pack, but one really interesting thing is a blog post by Sim Guru Graham talking all about the top 6 things you should try out inside of the brand new career. So the top 6 things here that you should be trying out inside of the brand new business career. First things first, of course, you should be messing with your employees, because why else do you have employees? It's not like they're supposed to come in and do work for you, because we all know they don't kind of do that inside of The Sims 4 Get to Work. They just sort of slack off and walk around. So since you're paying them, you might as well fool around with them, because if they have to be there, you might as well use them to your advantage. I'm not saying lock them in a room with a pool in it, as only the floor, but it's probably a good idea. Next up, how about creating fun stores and stores within stores? Graham created a really cool idea of sort of a modern sort of clothing boutique, but in the back room, we're selling gnomes, man. Off-the-shelf gnomes. Now, of course, nothing wrong with selling gnomes, but of course in that context, sounds a little fishy. I'm not going to say what's inside of the gnomes because that's for you to find out when you break it open. Just to let you know, a gnome is about $1,000 depending upon the weight. But if that's not your thing, how about specializing in one distinct thing? The Sims 4 Get to Work allows you to sell almost anything inside of the game, and that can be used to many different advantages. Say if you're a big fan of fishing, well, you can actually go out, fish, collect different fishies, then you can sell them inside of your store and have a cool fish market sort of aspect. Maybe you really enjoy weddings, how about you sell wedding arches and flowers and really cool other wedding type things? You can do all that inside of The Sims 4 Get to Work. And of course, don't forget, even if your Sims have a main career that they're focusing on, pretty sure they're gonna be a doctor, and you're they are going to go to Sim Med, and they're gonna be the best doctor ever. Well, they can also own a toy store on the side. Also, of course, selling gnomes in the back room. You gotta have those gnomes. But of course, if you're selling said wedding items or of course said fishies, you better be doing some online marketing, because that's a really important part inside of the game, so don't forget about the online advertising. And last but not least, don't forget to have some fun with your customers. Of course, they're not only there to buy said products, but you can also have some fun with them while they're doing that. You can read the full article over on my website. There's a link in the description down below. It's a great read. Graham did a great job sort of putting it all together and summing up some of the great parts of the brand new expansion pack. But one thing that wasn't included in the brand new expansion pack was the ability to lock doors, something that seems like an afterthought and a weird sort of thing to leave out inside of the game. If you played Get to Work for any amount of time, you realize it's really annoying for Sims to just come and go anywhere inside of your lot. Especially if you want to have a Sim home, and of course you want to have a store in one. Nope, customers are just going to come and go. They're going to be in your bedroom. They are going to be playing with the toys and messing with your TV. Stop touching my TV! Well, if that is the case, well, there's a brand new mod created by Scumbumbo, what a username, that allows you to lock individual doors inside of your game. You can limit it to just visiting Sims that are locked out, maybe female Sims, male Sims, or child Sims. Once again, probably a good thing to lock those child Sims out of that back room that you're selling gnomes in. I've got to lay off the gnomes here. And last for today, I'm talking about the Simmers Meetup. I talked about it a couple of weeks ago, but now there is a confirmed date and price for said event. It'll be happening in London, England on August 1st, and it will cost £15 per person to attend said event. The tickets go on sale tomorrow, that is April 11th, and said tickets will allow you access to the new venue, where you can of course play The Sims 4 on dedicated gaming computers. You'll have access to select panels with different Simmers from the said communities, and there's going to be tons of other great things for you to check out inside of the event. It's a great cause, so make sure you go and check it out. Purchase your tickets if you plan on attending, and make sure you purchase them early in case they sell out, because you hate to be excluded from this group. Once again, tickets go on sale April 11th. They are £15 per person, and check it out. Links below. Now, I've alluded to the website many times throughout the show, but of course, don't forget, for more info throughout the week, head over to my website at thecurtisparodyshow.ca for more news and info about everything The Sims and everything else that I'm kind of generally interested in. I'm trying to post more stuff up there for you guys throughout the week, so go and please check it out. But of course, that brings us to the question of the day for all of you, and my question happens to revolve, of course, around the brand new expansion pack, and that is, of course, what is your favorite part of the brand new expansion pack? Mine has to be, of course, running a business inside of the game. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. But what's your favorite part about the game? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section down below. Of course, don't forget, you can also let me know on my Facebook page or my Twitter account. There are links to those on screen right now, and of course in the description down below, along with links to all of the other topics I talked about today. And while you're down there clicking around on all of the different links, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Sims 4 based content coming in the near future. Of course, you can also share the show on your favorite social media networks using the hashtag #TheSimulation. Well, until next Friday, everyone, I'm Curtis Parody. Have yourself a great weekend and happy simming!